Pirate Bay blow, calls for online piracy sites to be removed from Google. Google has been called on to remove online piracy sites, such as the Pirate Bay, from search results. Pirate Bay fans are being put on alert after copyright holders have called on Google to remove piracy sites from search results. The calls from entertainment companies include Village Roadshow and Foxtel. The former are behind major movies such as The Matrix, Mad Max, Fury Road, the Lego Movie and Steven Spielberg's latest film Ready Player One. The copyright holders said that search engines like Google and Bing should be forced to delist pirate sites from search results. The comments come after a review into Australia's pirate site blocking laws, which came into effect 3 years ago. The Australian Department of Communications asked for feedback on the measure's effectiveness and whether further amendments were needed. Several responses were filed from within the entertainment industry, with calls for anti-piracy powers to be further enhanced. In one submission, Village Roadshow CEO Chief Graham Burke called for search engines to clamp down on pirate sites, according to Torrent Freak. Mr. Burke wrote, "Village Roadshow strongly supported the original site blocking legislation and now we strongly support strengthening it. With all major pirate sites blocked in Australia, the front door of the department store is shut. However, pirates, facilitated by Google and other search engines, are circumventing Australian laws and courts and opening a huge back door. Australia needs the power to require Google and other search engines to take reasonable steps to stop facilitating searches which lead to pirate sites." Pay-for-television company Foxtel also called on Google and Bing to stop pirate sites from appearing in search results. They said, Foxtel strongly believes that extending the site blocking powers to search engines so that they must remove copyright-infringing sites from search results would have a substantial impact on reducing piracy in Australia. Search engines already remove URLs from site indexes to comply with local laws and product community standards, and therefore, technologically Foxtel understands it would be a relatively simple exercise for search engines to comply with Australian blocking orders. Foxtel also called for the threshold for what constitutes a pirate site to be lowered. At the moment, a site must have a primary purpose to infringe, or to facilitate the infringement of copyright, which Foxtel sees as too high. This means, if Foxtel have their way, Australia's anti-piracy laws could affect a whole new set of sites. Express.co.uk has contacted Google for comment. While a Microsoft spokesperson told us, Bing takes the issue of piracy seriously, provides tools to remove infringing content, collaborates on effective voluntary measures, and complies with valid court orders in appropriate circumstances. The news comes after torrent sites previously raised fears that Google measures coming into force in 2018 could kill off online piracy. Last month the Google Chrome built-in ad blocker went live, with adverts such as pop-ups that expand on their own getting blocked. And ahead of the feature's rollout, torrent sites were left concerned that it could severely hamper the income they receive from adverts. Torrent websites rely on the revenue they bring in from advertising, and the Chrome ad blocker has left some sites fearing if they would be able to carry on. The owner of one torrent site, who did not want to be named, previously told Torrent Freak that the ad blocker could signal the end of torrents. They said, "The torrent site economy is in a bad state. Profits are very low. Profits are F compared to previous years. Chrome's ad blocker will kill torrent sites. If they don't at least cover their costs, no one is going to use money out of his pocket to keep them alive. I won't be able to do so at least."